back to the Gun Locker. I'm your host, Gunshin V2, and this is Subnautica. Told you guys I'd be back somewhere around 7 o'clock. It is now 7:30. I put up a little reminder for everyone to let you know I was going to be streaming tonight at 7:30, and it is now 7:30. Well, Central Standard Time. Anyway, I already have the game up. I've had it paused for a couple minutes now, just sitting here waiting for the clock to strike midnight, so to speak. So I can go ahead and hop in game, and yeah, I got my controller drift is pretty bad. It's not centering itself the way it should. Then I press forward. That's only a temporary fix. It's going to get worse. I'll click it just to give me a little run. Let's go ahead and bring up these frames. I didn't want to save it yet. Meant to only hit developer. There you go. Developer, graphics, and frame rate. There you go. As I'm playing this, I'm still reviewing it and comparing it to the last playthrough that I did. And good, a lot better. Still not great. I would love to see a standard, like I said, 20 FPS standard, which they've pretty much been able to deliver, but these massive hiccups. Anyway, this is let's have some fun. And I forgot to mute my computer. I am so sorry for that. Anyway, so I'm down here. Let's go ahead and we got 4 more cubes. I need to make another ion battery. So I got the ion cell in this guy. I need to make another ion battery. And I was thinking about making another Cyclops.
Welcome aboard,
I need to come up to this island once I go through the portal down here. She's still dying. She isn't dead yet. My controller batteries are low. I can go through. I don't have to worry about getting hit by the warpers anymore since I am cured. I do need to check and verify something. Someone told me that the Leviathans don't respawn anymore except for the ghosts. I might try to trap one. Not today, but I may build a Reaper trap. But for today, we got a Reaper Leviathan that is above us. Or actually, it's below us. It's down here. On, it's still daylight. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Hi. Oh, I heard that. Where are you? There you are. Ow. It's been a while. I'm ready to play if you are. There you go. So you got here just in time. I want to see if they respawn or not. I want to kill all the ones around the Aurora. I want to kill all, like today I just want to kill what I can find. And actually start having some fun with this game. I'm getting some bad stick drift. I'm getting stick drift. Hello. I don't have to worry about the warpers either anymore, which is fantastic.
Seek fluid intake.
Already? Alright.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I want to kill that Ghost Leviathan in the Lost River too. I don't think that one respawns. Oh, I can imagine. I thought there was two around here. run the mountain. And, oh, speaking of which, there is something I need to do. I need to go activate the teleporter up here. I need to stay away from the damn gun. I deactivated it the other day. I was having some problems with my computer, so I wasn't able to stream over the weekend. So I just played some Metal Gear. I streamed on Mixer a little bit. And I had problems earlier too. I did 2 streams earlier, one of which crapped out on me like nearly immediately. It was still giving me some issues, but now it seems to be doing better. It seems to be doing fine. It's a lot smoother. I hate how slow this guy is. It's ridiculously slow. Wrong button. Yeah. If I remember correctly, is it up? Yeah, I think it's up. I'm going to take care of that. It's so hot in my room, all these electronics running. I wait and seen the Avengers Infinity War, and it was great. I was laughing. I wanted to cry. I mean, the whole 9. It hit every note. It was ridiculous. It was good. The action was perfect, spot on. Just an overall great movie. I can't wait to go see Deadpool 2. And if I remember correctly, this takes me to the floating island. I'm just going to toss that in there, activate it. I'm not going to go through it, there's no point. You're a Thanos with Thanos, huh? Nah, I can't wait for Infinity War 2. I'm just wondering how they're making a Spider-Man, another Spider-Man, Spider-Man Homecoming 2, before Infinity Wars 2 comes out. I pretty much have a feeling how it's going to end. Because throughout the entire thing, towards the end, Doctor Strange was saying he viewed over 14 million possibilities, and they only won 1. Hello, Reaper. I heard you. There you are. Do I have enough battery life? I have... Yep, I do. Alright. Yeah, go away from me. You're just annoying me now. Alright. Oh, shit. Come on, buddy. You and me. Yep. Does the Ghost Leviathan respawn in the Lost River? I want that one gone so I can explore. I think there's 2 of them. There should have been 2 of them down there. So I need to find that Ghost Reaper tree and scan it. I want to go for like 100% completion. If there is a 100% completion for this game. Go towards the surface. I know the ones in the void respawn. I know that one. They keep respawning in the void. There's my base. And I need to get rid of that life pod. Damn it, wrong. Oh my god. I love how it ejects you while you're trying to, like, it'll eject you from the... Alright. Because I want them gone. Just like I want the ones that are by the Aurora in the front and in the back gone, so I can go get all that stuff that's there. And start making the rocket pod, the launch platform. I can actually make the platform right now, but I don't want to. I don't want to do endgame just yet. I want to enjoy myself a little bit now that I have the cure. I don't have to worry. I got the ion batteries. Now I can actually play around a little bit, have some fun with some of the creatures. You know, I don't necessarily have to constantly farm and do whatever. I've done that, like, I think I've done that twice so far. Not on this run, but on a previous run I've gotten out and I've hit myself. I know that. I think I've killed myself maybe once or twice. I can't remember it for sure, but I definitely know that I've hit myself with my CMOS. Oh, jeez. Oh, why am I doing that? Go away.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, it's because I have, you know, a habit, because most games is you just press B to back out of a menu. So I press B to try to back out of a menu, and it doesn't back you out of the menu. It just stops you from, you need to press it twice. Pretty. I want to move that when I make another bed. Checking on my babies. Sweet. Thank you. I'm gonna go check on my power, which is actually this way. I went right past the ladder twice. You're running a bit low. You're doing all right. All right, let's make another ion battery this way. Talking about all the posters and stuff, yeah. All right, what do I need for a battery? Battery, ion battery, copper. Oh, gold is over. That's right. That's all I need. Just take my last piece of extra silver out of here. So yeah, someone was saying that there's another update coming out for the fall or winter, and I'll definitely be covering that. Definitely. Be trying that out. I just hope it's going to be optimized for the Xbox. There you go. There you go. Ion battery. cube in here. Sweet. Alright, don't need that battery anymore. I got all these batteries I need to throw out. Don't need them no more. Is that a regular power cell? So I can make a couple more batteries, and then I got batteries on the charge. For the power cell, I need 2 ion batteries and silicone. Wait, there's an Arctic region that you can already go. You can already go to. Oh, you're getting ready to go and build. All right, no, when you said colonizing, I thought you meant that you're already there, starting to build it up, but you're just prepping your old base with materials to build a new one. I'll try my silicone. You? Yeah. Build a couple of those. It is so freaking hot in my room. I want to turn on my fan, but my mic is going to pick it up. It picks up everything. It's ridiculous. I don't even have to talk that loud. Yeah, see, but you're also on PC. If I tried to do that, like I can't even expand this base. Like, it won't let me. Like if I make it any bigger, if I add, and I had it all planned out in like those ghost films, you know, the placements, and having those placements lagged my game so bad, my frames dropped so, like, it was like 6 frames a second or some shit. It was ridiculously bad, and I kept freezing. What the fuck was I doing? That's right, gold and silver. My window is open, but I have like an industrial type fan. Got a powerful motor here. I'll just turn it on low, and I'm gonna have it pointed towards the ground. You're probably gonna hear it coming through the microphone. A lot. There's a lot. If I had the Xbox One X, maybe actually if I had the Xbox One X, probably none in limitation wise. Oh, okay. If it's not that bad, then I'm gonna keep that bitch on, because I'm literally sitting here in just my boxers, and I am dying because I got my TV on, I have my computer on, I have my monitor on, my Xbox on, and I have my light on, and all of it is it's producing so much heat in here, and it's cold outside. It's like 60-something degrees outside right now, and it's probably somewhere around 80 degrees in my room. It is hot. It is ridiculously warm in here. And I have my door closed. With my door closed, I have no airflow in my room whatsoever. I need to cut a hole in my door or something. But then I'll make private time with my girl a little awkward. Haha. Batteries, gold and silver. Alright, so I have all the power cells for, I need to make one more battery for my propulsion cannon. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll make 6. That is enough to power the Cyclops, but not enough for six silicone. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's only 3 batteries. I can only make 4 more batteries. That's 5. That's a lot of power cells. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I've done some farming. Like it's funny because how much farming I've actually done is nowhere near the amount of farming I've done in other videos. Like I had a 14-hour. I streamed. I think it was like 14-hour straight streaming session. Not streaming, but farming session. After I had already streamed for like 8 hours, and everyone's like, "What the hell happened?" They came back and they're like, "My base is all built up and the whole 9." They're like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Well, after I stopped streaming, I kept playing and I farmed for like 14 hours straight." This should leave me with 1 battery. What the fuck? There you go. Should leave me with 1 battery. Yeah? No? Okay then. Thought I had enough for 1 more battery, but I guess not. And now I'm out of silver. But I do have 6 power cells now. Of these ion powers. Oh no, I got 5. God damn it. Oh well. You mean the bottom of the void? Like all the way to the bottom? I don't know. I have never personally attempted it. Because I don't know. At the time, I wasn't able to do it. Maybe now you can, but I'm not entirely sure. So, I am not entirely sure if you can or not. Oh, got rid of my flashlight. Alright, I'm gonna make some cured peepers. So I'm gonna need to eat here soon. Don't make me kill you. Because I will. I hate the lag. There's a lot of Gary fish. Alright, go free. Get the fuck away from my trap. Too many of you. Yep. 3 kilometers. That's pretty far. I may be able to go as far down as I can with the Cyclops, and then from there go right here. Looks to be about good. Oh, I got a rabbit right. Keeper. I use the propulsion cannon too to fish as well. I'll just go around and find peepers and grab them like I use it to go farming for stuff that's out of reach or in unsafe areas. I use it to pull fish to me as well, so I don't have to do this. Because doing this with a standard controller is ridiculous because I have to claw it, and I don't like having to claw my controller. I can do it. It's not really awkward. It's just annoying. If I had an elite controller, probably wouldn't do that. I got into an argument with one guy and keep banning from my from Battlefield 3 server because he's got trigger stops on his controller, and I don't agree with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's got trigger stops, which allow him to pull the trigger much, much faster. And it's all a learning process. It's like no one who ever starts off on a keyboard is good with a keyboard either. You know, it takes time and effort to get your hands to know what they're doing. Like for me, I type at over 100 words a minute. So typing at over 100 words a minute, both hands on the keyboard, I'm very fluent at using a keyboard and mouse setup. So it doesn't bother me. I can switch freely from both keyboard and mouse and controllers. I can go pop on PC, pop on a console, PC, console, PC. I am much better on the PC on video games than I am on the console, just because of the precision and the accuracy that I get from using the mouse. It's so much better. But now they have a mouse and keyboard set up for the Xbox, which I was thinking, hey, I might get and show people. You see how good I am now? You see how good I am now on these fucking games with a controller? Yeah, you're just gonna be fucking destroyed when I'm taking advantage of the aim assist with a mouse and keyboard. Yeah. Yeah, you're just gonna fucking shit bricks left and right. Or if I had an Elite controller where I never have to remove my fingers from the fucking sticks, and I can play that entire time. Back when I started playing competitive gaming, and this is the thing, he's sitting there, oh, MLG, you know, they do it now on MLG. They say these are, you know, accepted controllers, and my controller just died. That's fine, I knew it was coming. I already have a battery ready. Sitting there, I'm like, for me, see, it wasn't that long. I already had a battery ready. It was just sitting off to the side. I'm going to go kill this other Reaper. Just want to make sure that I have a med pack, some water. Alright, let me save it. And then we're going to go to the Aurora, kill those other Reapers, get those out of the fucking way. But yeah, no, so we got into an argument, and I was sitting there and about it. That's all, like, when I was playing competitive gaming, he's like, oh, I came in at Halo 3 and I was in middle school. I'm like, Halo 3 came out when I was out of high school. I'm like, after I was out of high school, I'm like, you're just a fucking kid. And I was playing in competitive gaming well before, you know, well before him. And I'm like, back in the day, it all came down to who had the best skill. Everybody was using the same fucking controllers. You know, we were playing on the regular Xbox. We looked down on people who used modded controllers or anything like that, turbo controllers, that gave you an advantage in game. It was always that way. You know, and it wasn't about who has the best toys now. It was people who were actually good at the game, everyone using the same thing. Yeah, gimmick controllers. And everyone was using the same thing. And it was whoever was better was going to win. Whoever played better was going to win. It wasn't, you know, oh, I got this controller that makes me fire my gun 4 times faster than that's possible with a controller, with a regular controller. But I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to claim it's all me. And then I'm going to say it's all, oh, I'm that good and you suck. Oh my God, I went through the map. No. Okay. Alright. I hear the Reaper. I see the Reaper. I don't fear the Reaper. Alright. I just gotta keep eyes on it. There it is. Oh shit. I'm a little too close. Get the fuck away from me. Get out. You fucking cock. And they didn't make the body. They didn't make the oh my God, I just lost everything. Fuck it. Yeah. I shocked it. You can see that I fucking shocked it and it didn't work. I didn't charge it up high enough. But that was all my power cells. That was, yeah, that's exactly why I saved. I couldn't see it. I didn't know it was coming at me, and I fucking panicked. and I turned off my lights instead of charging my shit, and I let it go too early. But yeah, we got into an argument, and on top of that, he was laughing. He posted a video on his YouTube. He's sitting there. He calls me Gunshin for one, and two, I didn't watch the video. I just, like, all the way through, I just saw him kill me, and that he was using his little trigger stopped controllers, right? And it upped his firing speed on his weapon. I didn't completely watch the video. I just wanted to see where, because he was laughing so fucking loud that I banned him. But I rewatched the video, because I'm like, how do you know that I was coming? Because he said something right before he went to where I was. He was watching me, because I was streaming at the time, and I was streaming with no latency. So he knew where I was going and where I was going to be, and he knew exactly where I was. So he popped out and quickly killed me. I dropped him down to 20-something%, but the only reason why he killed me was because he has these fucking trigger stops in his controller, which allow him to fire his gun much faster than I can fire mine, because we were using the same weapon. But I still almost killed him, but because he fired at a faster rate, he killed me because of his controller, so I banned him. At first, I thought it was like an aimbot or something, because he knew exactly where I was. He just popped out, insta-killed me. From my perspective, I just dropped dead immediately. But after rewatching his video, he was stream sniping me, so he knew exactly where I was going to be. So not only was he using gadgetry as skill. Exactly. That's what I told him. I was like, I saw your fucking YouTube videos before. I'm like, you were average. You were using a fucking AEK all day because you needed that fire speed. But once you put in your trigger stops, now you just use the AN-94 all the time, because the AN-94 fires faster than the AEK on burst than the AEK does on full auto. However, you can't get the maximum fire rate out of that weapon unless you're using like a modded controller or a mouse, something that you can get the fast clicks and get those quick trigger pulls in there. Yeah, you can fire it with your finger, but the consistency isn't there, which is why he gets banned. Which is why he sits there. He doesn't play, like, he goes and he plays that, and that's like what he only plays. He doesn't really play anything else. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, you call yourself a competitive gamer, you don't play Battlefield 4, you don't play Battlefield 1, you don't play Call of Duty, so how the fuck are you a competitive gamer? And you don't even play these games. I don't believe in that. I believe everyone that, like, when MLG released those in there, and they said that, oh, you can use the Elite controllers, the programmable controllers in competition, I'm like, then you might as well just stop fucking doing console games and start going and just cover PC, because that's all you're doing is you're allowing a fully customized modded controller to be the standard for MLG. It's no longer, you know, who has the better, you know, it takes away from the people who can't afford it to actually play well using a regular controller versus all these people who have the Elite controllers, which have hair triggers, has a hair trigger function on it, which means that just lightly tapping it gives you a faster fire rate. So even if that player was good, they're going to be better. Yeah, pay to win. Yeah, that's exactly, you know, if you buy this controller and you're good, it's going to make you fucking great. You never have to remove your fingers from the sticks, because now you have back paddles that'll make up for your Y, B, A, and X buttons. So you never have to remove your hands from the controller at all. You can sit there and just pop these paddles on the back, never removing your fingers from the stick to stop moving. So you can aim and shoot and jump and what the fuck? I think I loaded the wrong game save. It's not like it was back in my day. Everyone, you know, had... Yeah, I did load the other one. Everyone has the same stuff. Oh, I dropped my cigarette. And it was whoever was better wins. That was it. Yeah, there were glitches. I always frown down on glitches. When I played Battlefield 4, people the Modern Warfare, people hated seeing me online. People hated it when you're matched up in a lobby and you would see me in there, and people either left or they stayed in trying to troll me and kill me, and it was ridiculously hard to stop. I would always end the game with like 40 plus kills every game. It was ridiculous how good at Call of Duty I was. The same thing with like Halo 2. Halo 2, I was nearly unstoppable, especially when me and my friend got together. We beat some of the best players. We even beat Purple Haze on a 2v2. Him and his best guy. It would be in a random matchup. And Purple Haze was like he was up there. He was in the top 10 in the world for Halo 2. And we beat the Ogre Twins, who were also in the top 10. They were sponsored. We beat them. You know, and stuff. We were good. We were good, but we didn't get sponsors. We were in sponsored clans, but we never got personal sponsors. I was about to, but my mom actually threw me out of the house when I was in my senior year of high school. Threw me out of my house. I missed like 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks of school because of it. And she threw me out literally the night before I was supposed to meet with the sponsor. The next day, it was a $20,000 contract to play 8 hours a day for 5 days a week for $20,000 a year starting at 18 years old. And she threw me out of the house the day before I was supposed to meet with the sponsor.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
And when I came back, they took someone else. So I was pissed. Yeah. So now I play competitively, but I don't have the funds to keep up with all the new games coming out. So every time there's a new game launch for a competitive game, I'm so far behind on the leaderboards. Like when Battlefield 3 came out, I was already on the last expansion for Battlefield 3. But on Modern Warfare 3, I bought it shortly after it came out because I was a huge Call of Duty fan. I bought Call of Duty. I didn't buy Call of Duty 2. I always rent my games before I buy them. And I didn't like the way that Call of Duty
Power restored.
Call of Duty played. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 played. So I didn't play it. But Call of Duty 3, I got it for the PC. I bought it on Steam.
Captain.
And I was one of the top players, like one of the top players. All my guns were gold. I played with some of the top tier. I played with sponsored people on Modern Warfare 3. And I was a god at that game. Mouse sensitivity all the way up, like the whole 9, finishing matches with 20 plus kills, the whole 9. But on console, I wasn't that good. I tried playing it on console, it wasn't that good. But PC, I was a freaking god. And then when Battlefield 3 came out, I didn't like it, so I didn't play it. And then I got bored of Call of Duty, went back to Battlefield. It took me 3,100 hours to be in the top 300 in the world. That's like 5 months of my life in a video game. Alright. I hate the back of this. I'm gonna leave my CMOS right here. So I think the Reaper is somewhere right here. Yeah, right. There it is. I think. Oh shit. I hate you. Fuck you, motherfucker. Doesn't really need too much more to fill it. I wish you could. That'd be nice. Or like cut off the head and put it in, make it a trophy. That would be nice. Have a nice little trophy system. I'm gonna wait for the sun to come up again. Actually, I'm not gonna. I don't have to wait. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Ha ha ha. And then I'll go and hunt for the other one. Yeah, the quality of the stream, like it's lighter than it is in my room since I have my light on. Actually, like when I was hitting it and the bubble went away, I actually lost. I couldn't see it because everything went completely pitch black and he blended in to the environment and I couldn't see him. I have no idea what that means. I've never played Minecraft. Never. I have a feeling that if I did, I would never leave my room. Which I don't really do much anyway. When I have to clean up my room a little bit. My room is a mess. I have to do laundry, but I was gonna wait. I wanted to do laundry tomorrow because I gotta wash my sheets, my bed sheets, and all that jazz. But well, I get the gist of that. I get that it's oh my god, that's right, I have 2 of them now. Water for days. Oh wait, no I don't. I don't think I do. Not yet. Oh, I wanted to. I want to put another one in. That's right. No, I have not. No idea where the time capsules would be, actually. If Endgame is in, the time capsules are in. They should be in. Since Endgame's in, the time capsules should be in. I don't think the Xbox is going to be getting any more updates. And it needs updates. They need to fix some of these. They need to fix these frame rates a little more. That's one Reaper in the back. There should be another Reaper back here, if I remember correctly. Should be somewhere over here. It's kind of hard to see because it's so murky. I I hear it, but I don't see it. I hear it, but I don't. Oh my god, there it is. It's above me. Alright. Jump straight at me, bitch. Gotcha. You can't move. Oh my god. Up. Up. And now there's what? There's 2 at the bow. Yeah, I have it timed. I have it timed out. They didn't change the kill, the time to kill on the Reapers since the last time I killed them. They still take about as long. But thankfully, I don't have to go out with, you know, an inventory full of knives because the knives would break. They remove durability, which is nice. But they should have kept the diamond blade in here. I think they should have kept the diamond blade in, so that way it's more powerful than the thermal lid. And the reason why I'm doing this is with the Seamoth is because the Seamoth is faster. It allows some faster travel. And if it surprises me, I can always shock it. Yeah, you can, you know, take damage with the prawn suit, but it's all the way down there with my Cyclops, which I have to get out, and I will get out once I kill that fucking, once I get the ion cells and I kill that damn Reaper, the Ghost Leviathan that's blocking the entrance. I'll kill that motherfucker. So I can go out and... Dick. Come on. Aggro on me. Oh. Wait. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. You fucking... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Yeah. And I pulled it back up and I couldn't hit it. And you saw my last shot. Just fucking, it didn't even explode, it just sat there. They said that they were making the fucking body of it hittable. And they only made the head of it hittable. And I parked the fucking Seamoth away from it, and it still aggroed on the Seamoth instead of aggroing on me. And the Seamoth was far away from it too. Yeah, I know. Which is fucking stupid. You got this long fucking eel-like creature, and the only place that you can smack it is the fucking head. Yeah, the prawn suit's all the way... I'd have to go all the way back to the mountain island to hit the portal to go all the way down. To go and get it. And this isn't like the PC where I can build multiple bases and only lose a couple of frames. If I build multiple bases all the way around, then I'm not going to be able to move. Yeah. You got to restart all over again just because of that bullshit. And it literally spawned right in front of me too. When I first got there, it spawned right in front of me. But it only took 14 minutes. It should take a lot. I'm just gonna sleep right away so I can take out the 2 Reapers in the back and then go for the one in the front. And new plan is I'm gonna save after each kill. And another thing is I'm taking out all my fucking attachments. So if this shit happens again, I'm not gonna care if I lose the Seamoth. And I even got the hull reinforcement in there too. And it should have been able to withstand at least one Reaper attack. I remember you were able to survive 1 Reaper attack with the fucking prawn. Not the prawn, with the Seamoth. With the prawn you can do multiples, but with the Seamoth you get 1
Emergency
and
power
then you have
only.
to flee.
Oxygen production offline.
You know what? I think I didn't repair the fucking Seamoth either. It's only sitting at 77%. I think that might be the reason why. It's just blowing up after 1. Because it normally leaves it with around 20-something%. Well, even still, I mean, it should still leave me with about 20%.
Power restored. All primary Primary systems online.
Alright, I'm checking all these out. Well, not anymore. Now it'll only take one without the hull reinforcement. I don't know why I went that way. Oh, that's why. I knew that locker was full. Yeah, and she dragged one back.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
It's funny that there are no survivors, like, at all of this ship. And that had to have had, like, well over 2,000 crew members. And it's there. I forgot to sleep. I'll go to bed now. And it's there are no survivors, and the ones that did survive fell victim to the Kahar virus. And look at that, my right stick is drifting up, and I'm smoking a cigarette right now, and it's fucking piloting my shit for me. This is why I don't use this controller. But my other controller decided to freak out, and that's one. Oh shit! And it hit me. Excellent.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I do have two, right? No, just have that one. Okay. Let's go to sleep. Kill the Reapers. Kill one, save it. Kill the other, save it. Kill the other, save it. Kill the other, save it. We'll make these waters safe again. It used to. It used to get repaired when it was docked. I don't know why they fucking changed that. You used to be damaged, park it, and by the time you got it, it was 100% health, 100% charge. Now all it does is charge the damn thing.
All systems online.
I remember when you got they first gave you the Cyclops, you could build like power cell chargers and whatnot on it, and it never sapped your power. The Reaper Leviathan, none of the Leviathans can harm it, so people were just ramming the Leviathans until they died with the fucking Cyclops. Fucking little tap dropped me down 7%. I think I see it. I just tapped the fucking fish. That my knife. I had a big lunch, so I'm not really hungry. You should get some food. I caught you. Yeah, I want to kill them too. Ooh, right as the bubble disappeared.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Motherfucker. Uh-huh. Thought I just saw it. Maybe, maybe not. I hear it. I think I see it. I search for it by sound. Got you, bitch. Save it. All these materials are mine. That's if they don't respawn and I have to kill them again. I remember that they used to just respawn. Some people are like, oh, they never respawn for me. And then for me, they respawn. So, I'm hoping that they don't. Because at least that way, then I'm peaceful. It's peaceful. I can farm over here without having to worry about them. Pick up all the materials and, you know, just get on with my life. And here it goes, the rendering again. Gonna wait. There it goes. Now, closer to the front of the Aurora. Now there's gonna be a Reaper. So I will park my Seamoth a decent distance away from where I'm going to be, which is right over here actually. There's a Reaper. Right over here. That's where I parked the last time. Right down over here. Means that Reaper should be somewhere over here. Smell me yet? Do you want me, or do you smell your dead brethren? Because if you smell your dead brethren, you're next. See that motherfucker ran away from me. I'm in the water. Ready to do battle. And it ran. Oh, you howdy doody. number was, in my head it was, when I said 124, but out loud I said 122. I knew it was 124. So it's 124 cuts with your knife, kills the Reaper. Now I return to base, sleep the night through.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I go and I kill the other Reaper. So there's 2 in the front and 2 in the back, I believe. And supposedly they're not supposed to respawn, which will mean I have this entire area now to myself. And kill any other subsequent Reapers that are lying about. And then kill the Ghost Leviathans that are sitting in the Lost River. And then once I kill those, I will have free roam of everywhere on the map, uncontested. I can look around, don't have to worry about anything. Don't have to worry about the Reapers attacking me outside of farm or do any of that. I can enjoy a peaceful ocean. But I do want to kill those sea emperors, but the problem with that is that when I'm down there, I'm on fire, so I have to make sure I have enough med packs to deal with getting heat damage. And yeah, but they're on the list too. They're on the hit list. They will die. They will not come back. The only things that do come back are the void Ghost Leviathans. But I gotta kill all the Ghost Leviathans in the Lost River. I'm gonna kill the Emperor Leviathans, which are the River 2 in the Lava Zone. And yeah, it's war. There's war on the Leviathans. I already killed 1.
Welcome aboard,
Did I kill 1 or did I kill 2? Oh, I did kill 2 at the Mountain Island. So I secured the Mountain Island. I'm pretty sure. If not, I will. Oh, what that is this way. I'll be able to build bases and whatnot. And there is a dev console, there's a command console, I can type in commands, so if I wanted to, I can spawn a Reaper. So I want to see if I can maybe later on trap one, I don't know. I just want to have some fun with the game right now, and right now the fun is killing the Reapers. So where the ocean is now going to be mine. Alright, now let's save it. Because I've already had to do this. This is my 3rd run doing this. I killed the 2 Reapers after my first run. A Reaper Leviathan grabbed my sea moth with my ion power cells, and all my upgrades and blew it up. So I restarted. Then I killed those 2 and came over here, over to the front of the Aurora. It spawned in front of me. I shocked it to go away, to make it go away. So then, after I parked the sea moth where I thought it would be safe, I tried to then engage the Reaper in the water, which it did not go for me. It aggroed and went straight for. Oh, I don't like that. God damn it. Now I have to move my knife all the way to the back. How am I going to do that? Okay, there we go. And then, alright. I like the quick change. And then I parked it, and it went, instead of going after me, it went after my sea moth and destroyed my sea moth. Again, with all my stuff in it. So then I came up with a plan. I'm putting all my shit away, taking out a basic sea moth with no attachments, and saving after every time I kill a Reaper. So this way, at least I don't have to kill the same Reaper 4 fucking times. in this case, 3 times. So I no longer have to do that. I'm saving after each one. But this time, if I lose the sea moths are relatively cheap to make. So if I lose it without any of its attachments, then I don't care because I can always make another one. And I won't lose my ion cells. My ion cells are safe back at base in a locker. Downside is I can't really go all that deep with the sea moth at this current point in time. But that's fine. All I'm doing is clearing the Aurora for right now. And I want to get my Cyclops back up here. Can't do that until I kill the Ghost Leviathan that's guarding it. And I was thinking about killing the Emperor Leviathans before I go through, so that way I can have free roam of the lava zone as well, and on my way back out. So that's going to be fun. I've never killed one of those. I've never killed a Ghost Leviathan either. But if they're anything like killing the Reapers, it should be easy. Unless they grab me. Alright. Now, I have no idea where this second Reaper's at. Never mind. There it is. And now, so we battle. To the death. Just me and you. Mano y Dusho. You can have a small one. And then you can have a big one. There you go. So I got 122, 124, and then 126. So maybe it varies. Maybe there's, when you're hitting it, if you hit it in a specific area, it does more damage than it normally would. Like a crit. Or maybe they just, individual Leviathans have slightly different health levels. I mean, running the same test 3 times, you get 3 different results. There's definitely something going on. It has to be within the individual variable itself. So I'm going to say anywhere between 120 and 125 hits, it would kill a Reaper. But that's just a guesstimate. You know, it's not an actual... Oh, I did the math. I mean, I struck it as many times as I could to kill it. came up with 3 different numbers. And the other 2 I did not count. So, unless I run into another Reaper Leviathan, which I should. Yeah. Yeah, bug out. Bug out. Bug out. Head for the shallow water. Head for the shallow water. Head for the shallow water. Alright. Kind of figured there'd be another one back here. I'm gonna do this again. Seriously? What, don't you want me? The sun is setting. It's gonna get really dangerous to battle him at night. Yeah. Once it gets dark, I can't fucking see shit. Fuck out of here. Yeah, see, like that, I can't see nothing. It's completely fucking dark over there. It's pitch black. You seriously want to go? Where you at? See, even this body is like completely black at night, trapped inside the bubble. Even with my flashlight, like it's just so fucking dark out here. Now, I got 1 or 2 options. I can chill here and wait for day. I might as well pick up some materials while I'm waiting. Might as well, right? I don't want to leave the area. I can't fucking see. This guy's still fucking twitching out. Look at him. I'm a dick. Should've fucked with me. And I should actually have my... Oh shit. I have actually never been to the back of the Aurora like this. I didn't even know there was dry land that you were capable of getting on top of. Like, at all. I had no idea that you could do this. Did I? Or have I just forgotten? I honestly don't know. I'm going to try to zap that thing and see if I can scan it. Ah. That's pretty cool. Alright, you can go. There you go. Fly away. Completely honest, that I can only fill up my inventory as far as I can, because I didn't bring any whatchamacallits with me. I didn't bring any storage units on my CMON. It's pretty cool though. Yeah, on the back of the Aurora, on the back side of it, facing, I think, what is it, Void. Carry 2 more of these, which is good. I need more titanium because I'm completely out. And there's so much titanium scrap in the area. It'd be nice to make a processing station over here. And by processing station, I mean like just like a little hut with a power source, a fabricator, and a couple of lockers. So that way I can grab the materials, process them, make them into ingots if I need ingots, or you know, glass and whatnot, and then I bring that to my main base, or I can just make a base back here. But since I am on the console, every time I make a base, oh, sun's coming up. It means I'll be able to battle that Reaper soon, which means I should save it since I got all this stuff now, and the sun's coming up. Pretty cool though. Getting back here on dry land. I could build a base up here too. It's on dry land. Alright. Let's go ahead and save it. Let's make sure that my Reaper number 5. No quick escapes for me. Yeah, you smell me? Do you want me? I want you. Well within your aggro range, motherfucker. Thank you for finally aggroing on me. 122, 126, 122, 126, 124. Okay, 122, 124, 126, and 125. So I'm just gonna say 125. Takes 125 hits to kill that motherfucker, roughly. Could be one less, one more. I may have miscounted on the other one. On the first one for the 122, which I could have swore was 124. So it should be 124, 124, 125, 6, 125. So I'm going to say 125. It's going to be, it has to be 125. 125 hits. And I'll kill it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Should take 4 bursts. Each full burst will let you get 30 whacks in. You could get more, but then you're pushing your luck. Like, you're pushing your safety. And the margin for error is much, much higher than it needs to be. Alright, so that's... I killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Reapers around the Aurora. I believe that there's one more. But there are 6 around the Aurora. There could be 8. But I'm pretty sure it's 6.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yeah. I gotta be careful though. I can't go too far deep down with my sea moth. I'm gonna park it here. And I'm gonna go, oh, I forgot to save it. Always save it after you kill a Reaper, just in case. Alright, so you don't lose your shit. Alright, so I got that. I want to make sure that I have my knife out just in case. I don't want to be looking through my inventory for the damn thing. And the knife will go in the first slot. Right, so then I want it in the last slot, but I want that first. Alright. Having my sea glide in the middle is fine with me. That's 5 Reapers around the Aurora. I'm not entirely sure about the number or the accuracy. Pretty sure there should be more. It's a fairly large area back here. And having 5, I like round numbers, not too big on the primes. Or the odd numbers. And 1359 prime, right? 1359. Odds. Anyway, I'm not too fine with the odd numbers, so I'm thinking there's one more. But that's just me. I'm by the bone sharks, close to the Cush Fields, I think. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the maps yet. Here I killed the Reaper in the back of the Aurora, in the sand dunes over here. That's who I killed next. I was just looking to see if there was a 6th one. So that's 5 Reapers all around the Aurora, all dead. So I don't know if there's a 6th one or not around the Aurora. I don't like odd numbers. So I killed 5. So the Aurora is secure, at least for now, anyway. Unless I come up and I run into one on my way back to base. Holy shit! And I did, motherfucker. That scared the shit out of me. All right, let's park you here. It literally like spawned in right next to me. Are you, oh, you motherfucker. Are you not gonna aggro on this tasty little morsel? Oh, I guess not. Maybe because I had the aggro of that on me. But I am running out of oxygen. I'm gonna let him eat, and I'm gonna come up for some fucking oxygen. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. I already killed this one. Didn't I? No. Alright, where'd it go? Seriously, I don't have time for your shit. Hunting something far bigger than you. I will kill your entire fucking pack if you do not leave me the fuck alone.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It went deeper, and now that the sun should be setting soon. Trying to find it's going to be impossible once the sun sets. If only. If only. You know, you should be able to, like, get a Reaper egg. That would have been cool. Like, if you kill a Reaper, you should be able to find, like, get an egg or something from it. Keep it as a pet. Make the Reaper rideable. Get out. That would have been interesting. A rideable Reaper. Yeah, it's becoming dusk. I can't see shit anymore. I don't even hear the bastard. I ran into it somewhere over here. Somewhere over there. Yeah, let's go up from here. I can ride out the night again. Wait for it. Well, I'll just go to sleep. Because I know where it's at. Sounds like, oh my, what the fuck? I had that thing parked in a fucking crevice. boost? You know what, sir? You can go fuck yourself. I'm so fucking pissed right now. That was not funny. From your point of view, I can see that it's funny, but from my point of view, that's not funny. And I have no idea where the fuck I am. I'm like lost back here because I don't have a good enough fucking light to see where the fuck I'm going. And I had that thing parked to where it wasn't going to be, you know, fucking gnawed on. Now I have to build another one and fucking customize it. Now I have to name it Mothra number 2 because Mothra number 1 is fucking dead. Oh well. This is why I took everything out of it. I lost it. I'm mad that it aggroed on it and I wasn't even anywhere near it. I just come back to go and like, okay, I'm going to go back to base, sleep the night away, and I'll come back and I'll fucking kill him. I turn around, he's got my fucking ship in its mouth and he blows it up. I'm like, what? Doing the what now? Why is it aggroing on the fucking Seamoth though? Like, I'm not even in the damn thing. You know, I'm far enough away, you know, I'm away from it. It's just sitting there in a crevice. And he literally went into the crevice to pull the damn thing out. Either that or he came from underneath the map and grabbed it. Let me find my mobile vehicle bay, which is right there. It's been so long since I had to build one. I don't remember what I need. That's actually possible. Oh, looky, I have a lot of that. Alright, well, I don't know about the glass, but I just picked up, I think, enough titanium to make an ingot. Oh wait, no, I think I have an ingot. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let me check. Yeah, I have an ingot. Alright, cool. Stop moving, piece of shit controller. I hate you. Okay, I have enough. Okay, cool. I need 2 glass though. But first things first. Oh, wait, my ion battery was in that thing. Motherfucker. My ion power cell was in it. Ah, well. I forgot to take it out. That's fine. Oh, I didn't look at the lubricant and lead. I have all that. If not, I'll just grab. I'm just gonna start killing everything around my area. I am not happy. Alright, Mothra number 2. It's annoying. So annoying.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, okay, it's behind that second engine over there. Alright. Now it gets to fucking die. And it gets to die a horrible, horrible death. Destroying my fucking sea moth and forcing me to build another one, even though I had enough materials to make like 5. 4. No. Yeah, about 4. I can make 4. I have enough lead. I just scrap. Fucking gets. I have more than enough.
Calorie intake recommended.
I don't care. I should have ate before I left, but I'm pissed off. I'm killing this Reaper. I should have enough food and everything. If I eat the food, it's going to tell me to drink water because I have salted one. I don't have to worry about this Reaper anymore. Just travel right through here like it's nothing. Don't have to worry about the Reaper over there no more. The one behind it, don't have to worry about that one. The 2 in the front, don't have to worry about those 2. The only one I have to worry about is the high-low. What the hell is that? Oh, I'm by the engine. Engine number 1 or engine number 2? Engine number 1. Okay, it's the rear vacuum. Alright. I do not want to have to make a Mothra number 3. So this motherfucker dies. I'm parking you here. No Mothra number 3. basic gun. What is that, 300? Give them nothing, to take from them everything. King Leonidas. Gerard Butler. Alright, so I parked my Seamoth over here. And that's where it ate it. Somewhere down over here. And see, it was attacking them right over here. I don't know why I just turned my back. Where the fuck are you hiding, you piece of shit? I know you're back here. And then watch, I'm gonna go back towards my fucking Seamoth. And it's gonna be munching on it. Fucking dude.
Seek fluid intake.
Seriously, you're just gonna come by and bite me and then run away? You fucking pussy. Come on, let me out of the water.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
It bit me and then ran away. It swam off in this direction. Fucking found you. Are you gonna aggro on me and actually come at me? There you go.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
That it has. That she has.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I know. Now I think that the Aurora is completely secure now. I think the Aurora only has, so yeah, 6 Reapers. Two in the back, 2 in the front, and 2 behind it on its starboard side. So you got 2 in the bow, 2 in the stern, and 2 on the starboard side. So I think that's all of them now.
Seek calorie intake.
Shit! Ow!
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, but Mothra number 2 nearly killed me. Alright, so that's a total of 8 Reapers. Yeah, I've killed 8 Reapers. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Come on. You can do it.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So close. So close, I almost died. Survived the Reaper to die from thirst. Yeah, if I didn't take that med kit, I would have died. I knew it was. I knew that that's what was going to happen. Like I was going to eat, but I was immediately going to lose my water because of that salted fish. YouTube sub viewers. Yeah. All right. Holy crap, that was close. All my med kits are on the. I don't. Oh wait. All the people that watch my streams, they sit here, especially if they interact with me. I'm going to do something that'll show, other people and be on my streams and whatnot. My valued subscribers and valued viewers, and put them on there. At one point, I had an entire room full of subscriber names all the way around. It was kind of hard because I didn't like I would forget which locker was which, and I just associated them by color. Ha. That's been in here for a while. Here we go. That's what I'm after. Help. All right. You're welcome. I never noticed that before. Like, is it just a circle? Oh my god, it's just a painted circle. It is literally just a painted circle. I have never noticed that. But the clouds aren't moving separately from the moon, or whatever that is. It's probably a moon. That's a secondary moon, but this is a closer moon. But if you look closely, you can see that the cloud is like, it's just a circle. You go around, the clouds are all in a circle, and they're moving in a complete circle with the moon. I'm trying to see if it's clever. I mean it's kind of cheap. I mean, I get it. They wanted to put the detail in there, make it look nice. I mean, the main focus is down here and all this. I mean, I get it. But I think the planet turns, or it has the illusion that it's turning just because it's moving. But I think it's moving. I think it's slowly spinning. Maybe. Alright, enough staring at the moon. Now I have to customize Mothra number 2. That is an ominous blue glow. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Dude, you have no idea how sick and tired of your fucking shit I am. Let's plop her right into the,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
right into the bay with the customization. It is. I mean, it's a good thing to do. Painted, you know, simple effects. I really wish they would have did this menu a little bit better. This one here. Let's see here. New name. First. Now base color. Because you can't see the interior. Yeah, that would be good too. But I would love to see the interior because I'd like to see what color I'm making the damn thing. I mean, I guess I could if I got rid of this here and I put the module here, then I can see inside of it. But I mean, having a pop-up menu, or I mean, just something where you can see it better, you know. I didn't. I said okay. They used to. I used to be able to have. I had my moon pools vertical instead of horizontal, like straight forward and back. I didn't have it to the side, and they changed it to where you couldn't. That was annoying. That in itself was annoying. And then there was a problem, like, with me, like, I mentioned a problem. I was unable to connect to one side of the moon pool. Like, it wouldn't let me connect a piece on it, and it was connecting through it. It wasn't connecting to the panel where it should have connected. It was connecting through it, but it would never connect it. So it was like a third of the pipe was inside, and 2/3 of the pipe was outside, but it wasn't connected. It was just sitting there during one of their last updates. It's in one of my videos, and I took a screenshot of it and I sent it in. And I told them you broke the fucking moon pool. I was like, now my base looks like shit. Thank you. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh. Hey, look, floating peeper. Come here. Ha ha. I find it funny you can store it. Oh, I ate it. Oh well. I've done that before. Almost 10 o'clock. Alright. I'm actually going to have to end the stream. But I will pick this up, and the Reaper slaughter, well, the Leviathan slaughter continues tomorrow. I was actually thinking about building, I got to do my laundry and everything, and clean up my room a little bit. So, that sucks. I like staying up late, but I can't be staying up too late anymore. I am unemployed, and the last job that I had, the guy did what he did last time, and he completely fucking flaked. And it's the guy saying, "Oh, I got so much work, I'm backlogged, and you know I got work and I need help." And then he's like, "Oh, one of the jobs canceled." And I was like, "Okay, but we still have the one for the afternoon." I was like, "Or is that canceled too?" And he never got back to me. And then I texted him again. It was like, "Yo," I'm like, "Are we still working tomorrow?" And he's like, he never texted me. He never texted me back. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, you're not texting me back? What's the reason? You sit there and say you have work, that you need help. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, you know my price, $15 an hour to help you out. I can install, I can do all this stuff, you know. Just, you know, I'll help. And apparently, oh, they're not grown yet. How close are they? 69%, 89. Okay. So, oh god damn it, my controller like drifts by itself. I really don't like this controller. I need a new one, but I have no money because I have no job. I have no income coming in. It sucks so much right now. It does. It truly does. And on top of that, my girl and I might be having a baby. So everything is like, oh my god. All's well that ends well. But it's like the highlight. Did I get a new subscriber? Oh yeah. Bandana Q, right? Bandana Q. Thank you for subscribing. I think they did that earlier. Yep. Earlier today. I streamed this morning. I got a notification from myself. It does, and what sucks the worst is that I'm in the process of switching careers. Because I did HVAC, heating, air conditioning, since I was 19 years old, and I have nothing to show for it. I've done building engineer work where, you know, I'm basically a glorified fucking custodian. You know, cleaning up stuff, fixing stuff, you know, that break. But my bosses didn't like the fact that I'm all about quality. I take my time and I get stuff done right, so that way we don't have to keep going back and doing it again. Like a proper stain job takes anywhere between 3 and 4 coats. So before you can put the lacquer on it and finish it off, and then, you know, put the sealer on there. So it takes about 3 days. Oh, this guy wanted me to get it done in 4 hours. I'm like, 4 fucking hours. I'm like, are you nuts? Are you just retarded? I'm like, I get it. We have a hotel that you have to run, but this table leg is broken, so we have to fix it. And on top of fixing it, we have to now we have to sand it down to fix it because it's all fucked up. And then we have to we have to revarnish and lacquer it, and it's going to take a couple of days. No, I want it done by the end of the night. And I want you to put it back in. I'm like, yeah, they are, but you know, it's a building engineer because we fixed the air conditioning unit inside the rooms. Like, it was all water heated and water cooled. We had a cooling tower and everything like that for the water. And when the units went bad, like a valve or something went bad, a zone valve, we go up there, we shut off the water. If we had to like install a quick stop, we'd install a quick stop, or we have to try to shut off the water so we can install a shut-off valve, and then go up there and if we couldn't access the shut-off valves, or if they didn't work, and cut it out, you know, and then reinstall a new one in these tight little spaces. I mean, it was a lot of it was good work. I liked it. It was fun. I learned a lot. But they were just assholes. They wanted everything done so quick, and I'm like, you're a fucking Hilton property, and you guys aren't acting like this is a Hilton property. You guys are acting like this is just some, you know, 2-star piece of crap, and this is like a 3.5-star hotel. You guys are acting like this is a 2-star piece of crap. Yeah. What this guy did too, man, he cut corners. There was a short, and instead of them, the hotel was so fucking cheap, and instead of them wanting to call an electrician out, because they have to run solid line from the main breakers downstairs and run it up to the 9th floor, run brand new wire. What this lazy motherfucker did was he went out and he bought, I don't know, think somewhere along the lines of 300 feet of flat cable, and he ran it through the entire, like through the wall, from the socket on the 9th floor all the way down, or like no, he did it from the bottom up, fishing it up to the 9th floor flat wire, which is against code. You can't do that because it's not contained. And he ran it all the way up to the 9th floor because they didn't want to do it properly because they'd have to tear out all the walls. I told him just to remove the outlet. Remove the outlet, cap all the wires, and for that face, and then put a cover plate on that entire run so people couldn't use any of that outlets, and then disconnect it from downstairs so that way that entire run of outlets would be off. Until we can get it fixed, because there was a renovation coming. And I told them you can ask them to fix it on each floor as they renovate each floor. Just tell them, hey, this thing has a short in it. Can you just each time you go down to another floor, just run new wire. You know, pull the wire down another floor until you reach down at the bottom. Because they were remodeling. I cut my thumb open on a table saw, and literally like 2 or 3 weeks after I got released off of my workman's comp, they fired me. Yeah. And here's another thing. There was a renovation coming. They were going to be redoing the air conditioners in the rooms and stuff like that too. They were going to be updating them, making them newer models. They wanted me to change out the motors in every room that I went into, even though the motors were good. With brand new motors, with brand new updated motors, just because they may go bad. I'm like, so you guys are wasting money for me to go for, you know, the hotel's money to install shit that it doesn't need. I mean, I get it that you guys have a budget that you have to go through, but you guys are installing motors that do not need to be installed. And I'm like, are you saving the old motors in case one of them goes bad so you can go and replace it? He goes, no, we're just replacing them with the new motors. I'm like, you have a renovation coming up. What's the fucking point? Yeah, it's not fun. I cut mine almost all the way down to the bone. I cut my fat pad. And it was a good thing I was working on a table saw, and I was only cutting a 3-foot piece of wood that was literally 4 inches wide. And he was pulling the wood as I was pushing it. Yeah, I know, idiots. They're just wasting fucking money just to do it. And he's pulling it as I'm pushing it. And when he pulled it, I thought it fell, so I went to reach for it, you know, as a fucking reaction, because he was pulling it away from me. And my glove caught the table saw, and it pulled my hand into it. It cut my thumb open. And I did a little freak out. You know, I jumped up and down. Said fuck 3 times as I jumped up and down, but I was squeezing my thumb the entire time and went right into the first aid room. And I'm looking for a compression because I was Boy Scout, and I know how to do, I know first aid, basic first aid, CPR, the whole nine. I was a lifeguard and everything. So I was sitting there and I was like looking for a compression kit, a compression fitting with a finger, and I found one, and he just grabbed it and put it in my hand. Like, I had unwrapped it and unraveled it to find the finger loop so I can put it around my finger and then cut off the circulation and wrap it around my wrist to cut off the circulation so that way it wouldn't be bleeding, and then hold it over my head. So he just took it as I was unraveling it and shoved it on my hand and said, I gotta go find Bridget, who was the building manager, the hotel manager. So instead of calling 911 or taking me to the emergency room right away, he left me in the back and went to go find the manager. And I was back there for 10 minutes before the assistant, the Yeah, the supervisor, or you know, the assistant. What do they fucking call it? There's engineer, chief engineer. So the supervisor, basically the assistant chief, chief engineer, came in and he took me to the hospital. And I was sitting there, and I was holding my hand above my head, and the blood was dripping all through my hair and all in my face, and I'm just standing there like, this guy is a fucking idiot. And I'm sitting there, he walks up to me and he goes, "What happened?" I cut my thumb on the table, so just staring at him. No pain, no expression, just staring at him. You know, blank face, just like, I can't believe he just fucking walked away. I can't believe he just fucking did that. Just put all these gauze on my hand. Now there's no point in me fucking wrapping it because I'm going to get blood all over it. This one doesn't go out of business. It's over in Denver. It's in the tech center, so it's a very popular hotel. Like I said, it was like a 3.5 star hotel or some shit, like a 3-star hotel, where the kitchen staff freezes all their food. Yeah. They have fresh, like, sirloin steaks coming in, New York strips, and all this shit that come in fresh, and the guy freezes them. There's the Embassy Suites. And when this guy's not at work, he's at the gym. The chief engineer, when he's not at work, he's at the gym. And at the time he had his girlfriend just had a kid, or she was pregnant with another kid, and so he spent more time. Yeah, I was too. I didn't mind it, but here in Chicago, the second you get into a hotel and you start working at a hotel, you're in a union. Because all the hotels in Chicago are union. And the building engineers here make starting 22 something an hour. And I've been trying to, I applied at a couple of hotels, none of them called me back. I've applied at Costco, they haven't called me back. I've applied at Walmart, Target, they haven't called me back. And I pick like the positions that start you off at the highest, so that way I can, you know, make some money. And none of them will call me back.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Thank you. I was already working on it. Yeah, it's decent money, and then ooh, they charge quick. I want to go and I'm trying to become a security guard, but the thing is that I'm switching careers. The thing with that is my perk card hasn't come through. I got my, I took the test at the same, I took the armed security course and applied for my perk at the same time. I got my armed security guard certificate, but I do not have my perk card. And I cannot become a security guard without my perk card. I don't want to work, I don't want to be unhappy where I work. You know, I want to be happy. I want to be treated right because I am a hard worker and I do a fucking great job. I always had, because my rule of thumb is it's quality. I put quality above everything. Like, you even look at my streams. Like, I sit here and I try to talk to you guys as much as possible. I try to pay attention to everything. And when I'm playing the game, like even like games like this, I try to do everything perfectly, you know, something that's going to look nice. You know, like here, there's going to be a garden here. There's going to probably be a garden over here. There's going to be a garden over here, just because it's going to look nice. And then over here, there's going to be a little something. And my base is going to be nice and lit up. It's going to have all these glowing plants because I want to have all these plants, all of these. I don't want to just have, you know, a couple. I want to have all the plants in game sitting on this platform. Different spelling? Yeah. No. Let's see here. Anyway.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, that Warner Brothers one had a paywall. And the thing is, too, is like here, they want to start security guards off at like $12 an hour. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's only $2 above minimum wage. And on top of that, I have a, you know, I'm trained in the use of semi-automatic weapons, semi-automatic handgun, and you're going to sit there and you're only going to pay me $12 an hour when I can risk getting shot? I'm like, no. You know, it's like, you got to start me off at a baseline of at least $15 fucking an hour, please. I'll be wearing I'm putting my life on the line for fuck's sake. Wow. Yeah, that's not worth it. If it's barely over fucking minimum wage. Yeah, fuck it. That's definitely not worth it. And then they start the cops off, like if I work at the Cook County Jail over here in Chicago, to become a Cook County correctional officer, it's real easy. But the thing is that it costs, they start you off at $27 an hour, like $27.65 an hour. And then from $27.65 an hour after 3 months it goes up to 30 days. Yeah, after 30 days, it goes up to $32 an hour to be a fucking corrections officer, right? And if I went to, that's roughly what, like $76,000 a year or some shit like that, just to be a correctional officer. These cops that are in Chicago are making almost $80,000, $90,000 a year. And they're complaining that they're they're underpaid, that they're broke. I don't understand that if they're making that much money. My sister's like, my husband makes $90,000 a year and that ain't shit. I'm like, do you not understand, Heather, that we come from a family who's made less than $24,000 a year complete combined income, and we've managed to keep this house for the last 30 fucking years, and you guys are saying you have a hard time at $90,000? I'm like, then maybe you guys should start cutting back. Yeah, I know. You'd be working with dangerous people. That doesn't bother me. I got a bad attitude. Apparently that's a prerequisite for being a cop, is having like fucking some attitudinal problems. What did I want to do? That's right. I wanted to change my markings for my CMOS. There we go. Yeah, keep it simple, stupid. Oh, and I just found out when I was taking the security class that the average percentage that a police officer needs to pass the state test is 62%. Security guards is 75%. Roughly, you need a D-, F+, to be a cop, but you need a C to be a fucking security guard. It's a D-. 62% is right above failing, which is like, failing is like 59%. A D is 65%. Anyway, yeah, and you need a C as a security guard to pass. Oh, very nice. Yeah, but like 65 in college is failing, isn't it? Because AP classes in high school, if you had a 65, you failed. 75 was a D. 80 was a C. 90 was a B, and 95 and higher was an A. Yeah, so cops, literally, most cops are fucking stupid as shit. The average cop is stupid. No lie, like, educationally wise, they are fucking retarded. They don't have a huge grasp. That's why a lot of them violate the laws when they arrest people, and a lot of people get off and they sue. It's because these cops do not understand the laws. They're not reading the laws, and they can't comprehend what they're doing. The only thing they know is if someone's breaking them, they enforce it, and instead of sitting there and actually talking to someone rationally, they go at them in the only way that they know how, by arresting them and saying that they're not complying. When in reality, that they're being completely compliant, they're exercising their right to question and their freedom of speech and find out what's going on, you know, why they're being treated that way, or what's happening to them, and you know, and whatnot. And most cops don't understand that when people are exercising their rights, that it's they're perfectly within their legal rights to do so. But the cops would rather arrest them than let them feel like they're stupid. So I just found that completely astounding that the state requires cops to pass at a lower level than security guards. Security guards have to be smarter than cops in order to be a security guard. Yeah, they don't know how shit. They don't know. It's really mind-boggling how, especially like how in Illinois, that the requirements for being a cop are so low below security. Why security guards have to be smarter? I scored a 94%. I had 100 questions, and I missed 6. I scored a 94. I missed 6 questions. So I mean, and when I took my exam, they said it can take up to 2 to 3 months for them to get back to you about if you're going to be this is for the state for the county police to be a correctional officer. And within a week and a half, I got a notification telling me to come in for my physical training in 3 weeks. So I trained for my physical training, went in there, and they failed me because my fingers, like I have kind of small hands, so my pinkies are very short. And when I was doing my sit-ups, and I even told them that putting your hands behind your head is because I did powerlifting and stuff like that when I was out in Colorado, and I know how to. I was real into fitness, and I told them that when you put your hands behind your head and you're coming up, you're putting too much pressure on the back of your neck, onto your spine. So that actually causes a lot of issues. But that's the way that they want them. I was like, a proper sit-up would be to push your arms across your chest and bring your elbows to your knees, and then back down, up and then down. That's the proper way to do it. It's less stress on your neck, it's less stress on your back, and you're not fucking your shit up. Like, that's the proper way to do a sit-up. They're like, well, you got to put your hands behind your head and you got to lock them. If your fingers come apart, then you can't. Then it's not counted as a complete sit-up. So we only needed 24 sit-ups. I did 30, and the guy didn't count my 6 because my fingers came apart, and my fingers only broke once where they came out completely, and I did a sit-up without my fingers behind my head. But the other times my pinkies came apart because they're so small. And I know that locking your hands behind your head and locking them in like you were going to hammer fist somebody, like taking both hands and squeezing really hard and smashing someone on the head with it. Squeezing your fingers like that is only going to push on the back of your neck as you come up for a sit-up, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt your neck. And they failed me based on that, and I was training. I'm sitting there like, this is bullshit. That you guys failed me based on this. That I did 30 fucking push-ups is because I had an asshole, and the guy even said, "Oh, it's up to your instructor if you pass or not." And the instructor looked at me like one of those fucking muscle-headed assholes, and I could tell that he didn't like me based off, I'm kind of chunky, but I'm fit because I could lift my own body weight. Like at the time, I was able to sit on the floor and push with my arms, and I could lift my legs off the ground and my ass and just sit there. Because my job entailed me to push my own body weight and lift myself up and do a lot of physical work. And HVAC is a lot of physical work. I mean, you're lifting condensers, you're lifting like 100-pound containers of refrigerant and the whole nine. You're doing a lot of heavy lifting day in and day out. And the guy didn't like me because he's one of those typical jocks. Little did he know that I actually played football. I played football in high school. I played baseball. I just prefer being a nerd over being a jock, because when I'm a jock, I'm an asshole. Like, I got so much testosterone that I am a complete and total dick. Yeah, my girlfriend even knows that. She knows when I'm thin, she's like, "You're a dick." She goes, when you're in shape, she goes, and you're fit, you're a dick. I'm like, I know I'm a dick. I'm like, I know I am a dick. Like, so I'd rather stay kind of chunky than completely lose all my body weight. But now, I have to. I'm getting older, and I have a kid on the way. And I want to be healthy for my family. So I just have to learn to control my testosterone levels, my anger, and all that. I have to learn to control all that. Because when I get real angry too, and I'm also incredibly amorous all the time. And that annoyed my girlfriend because I'm amorous. I can't help it. That's just me. Like 3 times in a day when I'm fit would not satisfy me. As I get older, it slowed down a little bit, but it's still I can't go more than like a week without going nuts. Alright, that's my girlfriend actually. So I'm gonna do my clothes, and I'm gonna get out of here. All right. This is Gunshin V2. This is Subnautica. Killed a bunch of Reapers today, and I'm gonna be killing more tomorrow. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and for Mavra for staying around and talking to me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more content. Also, hit that bell to be notified whenever I post a video, when I go live. I try to stream every day. I had some issues with my computer over the weekend. I got it fixed. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch TV /Gunshin V2 Gaming. Also on Twitter at GV2 Gaming. I post a lot of my clips when I'm not streaming. I'll post game clips and stuff up there. Also, if you guys feel like you want to donate and help me to create more content, go ahead and go to streamlabs.com /Gunshin V2 Gaming 1. All these links are in the description below. My Twitter, I keep forgetting to put it in my description, but it is on my homepage. So go to my homepage, click on the Twitter, and follow me on Twitter. And as always, this is Gunshin V2 signing off. Thanks for watching.